What if everything you've ever imagined about demons is wrong? What if the horned beasts with bat wings and flaming swords are nothing more than distractions? Illusions designed to keep you from seeing the horrifying truth. Because the Bible, ancient texts, and chilling eyewitness accounts all point to something far darker, far more intelligent. The real demons of hell are not what you picture. They are something you may not even want to believe, but once you hear this, you'll never see the unseen world the same way again. Picture this: a young man lies in a hospital bed, flatlined for 90 seconds. Later revived, he doesn't describe tunnels of light or peace. Instead, he whispers in terror, "They had no faces, only voices, and they surrounded me." His description is not unique. Witnesses describe beings that sound eerily similar, not monsters with claws, but presences, intelligent, calculating, invisible shadows. Could these be the real demons, the ones Scripture warns about? But here's the chilling question. If demons don't look like monsters, then how do they operate? How do they trick, control, and torment? And most importantly, why has humanity been fed such distorted images of them for centuries? Stay with me, because as we peel back each layer, the truth is far more disturbing than any horror film. The first clue comes not from modern imagination, but from Scripture itself. Nowhere in the Bible do demons appear with horns, tails, or reptilian wings. Instead, they're called unclean spirits, principalities, and rulers of darkness. These aren't physical monsters. They're entities of thought, deception, and influence. They manipulate without being seen. They enslave without chains. And the battlefield they crave most is the human mind. Imagine an enemy you can't see, but one that knows every weakness and every fear you've ever had. Doesn't that sound far more dangerous than a red creature with a pitchfork? But it gets even darker. In Ephesians, Paul writes, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world." Notice, this isn't a battle against monsters. It's against organized hierarchies of spiritual intelligence. Think about that. A demonic kingdom with ranks, strategies, and orders. More like a military empire than a chaotic swarm of beasts. If that's true, then hell is not chaos at all. It's order. Ruthless, cold, calculated order. Now pause for a moment. Doesn't that make you wonder? If demons are highly organized and invisible, could they be working right now in ways we don't even notice? Shaping culture, steering politics, whispering in boardrooms, even twisting the entertainment we consume daily. What if some of the most influential leaders or artists of our time are unknowingly carrying out their will? Here's where it gets stranger. The word demon in ancient Greek, daimonion, wasn't about monsters. It meant guiding spirits, entities that could inhabit or influence. Socrates himself admitted to hearing a daimon that guided his actions. Now think, what if the very spirits admired as guides in the ancient world were the same unclean spirits the Bible warns about? What if inspiration, when it doesn't come from God, comes from something else? And here's the twist. The greatest deception demons have ever pulled may not be possessing people with spinning heads. Those are distractions, rare and sensational. Their true masterpieces blending in, whispering just enough to make us believe their voice is our own. Every selfish impulse, every destructive habit, every thought that says, "You're worthless, give up." What if that's not just you, but something speaking to you? Something that's been there, watching, waiting, nudging, until your will bends without you realizing it. But wait, there's more. Some theologians suggest the grotesque images of demons we've seen weren't created to describe them, but to mock them. Early Christians painted devils with horns to symbolize pagan gods, not because demons looked that way. Over time, the image stuck. We started believing the caricature, not the reality. What better disguise than to let humanity think of them as fairy tale monsters instead of invisible masterminds in the shadows? Think about that next time you laugh at a Halloween mask. The real thing doesn't need one. And here's where the fear deepens. If demons are unseen, organized and intelligent, what does that mean for hell itself? What if hell isn't just a fiery pit, but a realm of unimaginable structure with ranks of spirits assigned to specific tasks? Deception, addiction, division, corruption. Suddenly, hell doesn't sound like chaos. It sounds like the most efficient prison ever built. Now let me ask you directly, have you ever felt a darkness that seemed to follow you? A temptation that felt too strong to be coincidence? A despair so heavy it seemed foreign to your own mind? Many who experience such moments describe them as external, like something whispering from beyond. Could that be a sign of their presence? Could the real demons of hell be closer than we dare admit? This is where the Bible gives us both warning and hope. Yes, demons are real. Yes, they are terrifying. But Scripture also says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. Which means their power, though cunning, is not unbreakable. They thrive in secrecy, but exposure weakens them. They thrive in fear, but faith shatters them. And perhaps the most important truth is this: they cannot conquer you if you stand in the authority given by God. But here's the cliffhanger that should leave you restless tonight. If demons are invisible, intelligence is influencing the world around us, then how many of the choices we think are our own are actually theirs? How much of history has been silently directed by unseen hands? Wars, empires, revolutions, even your last decision to scroll, click, or give in to despair. Are you really the one in control? Or have the real demons of hell been closer and smarter than you've ever imagined? And that's why you need to stay with this channel, because every week we dig into mysteries most people are too afraid to even whisper about. If you want to understand the unseen, if you want to uncover the hidden truths buried in Scripture and history, then subscribe. Hit like so this message spreads. Share it with someone who needs to know the truth, and drop a comment below, because I want to hear what you believe about the real demons of hell. What we've revealed today is just the beginning. Because the question isn't just what demons are. The real question is, how far will they go to claim you?